seated there. On this point where I'm pointed on this couch, that's where Kelly's mother was seated. It is on the left hand side. I think it's there. On the right side. It's the left. If you look, the witness says that is the door. That is the door. When you enter the door, or it's on the right, when you enter the door, I didn't know that was the door. When you enter the door, it's on the right hand side. It is right at the end, the far right. Inside, that's where Kelly's mother was seated. The witness pointing out the center of the couch from the right to the left, and saying that's where Zandi was seated. In that year, it's on the far left. That's where Chico's son was seated. Go on. We are taking out the couch on the left. It's at the Opposite Kelly's mother, that's where I was seated. Next to me, something right next to where you were seated, it was in Toko. Next to Togo, it was Senzo who was seated there.
We were sitting across from where Mrs. Senzo Meyiwa was seated.
Now I said it was Senzo, because in that way, okay, the name Senzo of his land. I think he was facing a long way.
Next to Senzo.
Because just next to Senzo, it was Kelly, but she would move from where she was seated, and she would sit on the floor right at the center where the witness is pointing now, the center between the two couches. Where I'm pointed now, there is no door there. It's just the door that's only the door that leads to the dining room, but there is no door there. It's just an opening, so the opening that leads to the dining room.
And we can return to the area photos. We can see photo 1 and 2 of the here on page 21. The day photos will be on page 21. Photo 1 and 2. And this just indicate where you and Togo were standing when you were standing.
Got to an open I was going to say, we were standing right there next to the wall, showing on the outside of the premises, it's next to the wall.
And as you were standing there outside, did you see the Wednesday?
Kathi-ke nimela phela, kathi nimela phela ngaphandle-ke nawe sikhona isikhathi la nambona khona umuntu wayengaphakathi. You would not have been able to see him because he was inside the house.
At any stage in the house while you were outside.
Ngalesikhathi mina nimi ngaphandle ngaba sikhona isikhathi la yena apha khona.
No, abazange aphume esindla. Because sakumasiqeda la beqeda ukuchama umjola ngiqeda khona nje ngicela usibisa bhizi ngicela ukuchama sabuyela ngaphansi.
Okay. No, he didn't come out while we were standing there against the wall or next to the wall because just after Togo had urinated, we went inside the house again.
Asingenyanga endlini ngoku bekade nje umuntu ayimanje.
Okay. We did not go inside the house because I had just finished smoking. And then Togo said to me that let's not go or don't go inside the house while you still have that smell of smoking. after that, there is a tap just next to the door that goes into the kitchen. There's a tap there somewhere there. It is pointing against the wall. There's a tap there. Then you corner everything on my shoes I was there at that point. That's where I washed my hands. Also, sort of like dashed or cleaned my mouth, with water. That's where Senzo came out and stood in front of the door. The door that leads to the kitchen. There must be how many times you can make with it? If you take it in the market, you give them 10,000, I'm going to get that every day. We were standing there and we were just having a conversation. It was also where Senzo was telling me that when he returns or when he goes back to Durban, he would like to buy everything for his family and then take 10,000 and go and book them into a hotel. At the hotel, he was going to book himself and Kelly. Then masakuka kanjalo qamuke uphele abuze sengiplan kuhamba yini. While we were having that conversation, Kelly appeared and then she asked us, are you planning to leave already? But at the time, there were calls that Senzo was receiving, but I didn't know as to who he was talking to. Then after the subway, back in dining room. Thereafter, we went to the dining room.
Before going to the dining room, anyone leave for the house?
Ngaphandle kokuthi ubuye e-dining room, nakukhona
Solution. Anyone leave the house at any stage with any such cars?
kukhona nje isikhathi la kunomuntu okhona-ke kukhona nje ayokuthenga. Yeah.
So the legal question is, did anyone leave the house
sikhona nje umuntu owahamba sikhona isikhathi lapho umuntu owahamba from makonekeni
umuntu ophuma babeyi-2 baphuma uSenzo okay.
2 people left the house. It was Senzo and Kay. You see this card
I'm not sure it's got because there is a so I'm not sure it's got.
I'm not certain about the time because I did not know the time, so I'm not certain about the time.
Stage, not the time.
Asikhulume nje kahle kwakwenzekani kathi bephuma kwakwenzekani.
Besidayithi nabephuma because baphuma apho bebefuna so bebeyomthengela something for
okay. We were still in the dining room when they went out. I think Kelly's mother had some flu, so they left to go and get something for her for the flu.
Was it after you had finished smoking, after you had washed your hands and rinsed your mouth?
Ngabe konke lokho kwenzeka ngathi usuqedile ubhema, ngathi usuqedile-ke ukugeza izandla zakho kanye nomlomo usubuya ngaphakathi endlini. I can't remember whether it happened before or after. Bahamba baya kuphi-ke kuSenzo no-Kay? I don't know because we were in the house. Maybe they went to a nearby tuck shop, but I don't know because we were inside the house. Was it TV? Thereafter, whilst all of us were seated inside the house, someone came in, that is now through the door that I pointed out earlier on. Okay, we just saw someone standing there, right there at the opening. That is the opening that was referred to earlier on without the door. Nanisahlezi ngale ndlela ukusifundisa ngomhambini noma nanisebeshentshile-ke ngaleso sikhathi. Nanisahlezi ngale ndlela yokuqala noma nanisebeshentshile indlela we were still seated as we were seated before. The person that came in was carrying a firearm and he had fled. This person was wearing a jacket. I am not certain whether it was caramel, it was this person was wearing a jacket. I don't know whether it's caramel, whether it's brown, it's guessing. either brown. It's either caramel or it's brown. It's just that I'm not certain about the color. What is it? He was wearing a hat. It's focusing that.
This is putting on and it's not. I think black, but this is good. It's gold. As we said already, this is the same one, but this is gold. This is the time. This I got those. This is good.
I don't know how to describe it. The witness refers to something scotch, but it was not a woolen hat, and it had some black and white colors, but a small one. Chaza yena yena nje okomzimba
Bemfishane,
personal shot, big eyes, that's what I can recall. Well, this person came out and stood right there at that opening. That person did not say a lot.
yeah. I don't know what's number 4 remind.
That person didn't say a lot of things, required phones from us and money.
umbala wakho ungathi ucaramel or brown ukuthi I'm not sure about the color
It's
but
either
it's caramel brown
It's either it's caramel or it's brown. It's just that I'm not certain about the color.
afake isigqoko
He was wearing a hat.
What type of hat?
Isigqoko esinjani?
besisikotshinyana nje isincane I think besinamabala white and black but besisikotshi isigqoko nje angazi ukusichaza kanjani akusithi isigqoko sendiwa ngibhala izigqoko akusizo lezi ithambili lezi angazi ukusichaza kanjani but bagqoka isigqoko esisikotshi
I don't know how to describe it. The witness refers to something scotch, but it was not a woolen hat, and it had some black and white colors, but a small one.
yeah
And the physique, can you describe the physique of the person?
Lo muntu ngamchaza yena, ubiyena nje ukuthi ngokomzimba ke ukuthi wayengumuntu kanjani.
bemfishane ne
Personal shot,
Yes.
ayinamehla amakhulu
with big eyes,
Yes. What other description can you give? Is it all?
ikupho kunye ongachaza ngayo noma yilokho nje kuphela.
elokhu engikhumbulayo
That's what I can recall.
Yes, you may proceed.
Ungaqhubeka.
lo muntu akangena khona la emila akakhuluma into eningi
When this person came out and stood right there at that opening, that person did not say a lot.
yes
Yeah.
azange akhulume futhi into eningi wasifuna amafoni nemali
That person didn't say a lot of things, required phones from us and money.
yes
Yes. Which language did he speak?
Ekhuluma ngaluphi ulimi?
isiZulu wakhuluma isiZulu
IsiZulu.
Yes.
Yep.
Then ukuphazima kwehlo umfana kaChico nje behleli la.
Bambe lapho ke. Just in a twinkle of an eye, as Chico's son was seated there, it is now on this couch, which is on the right, according to the witness, at the far left. As Chico's son was seated there, yebo.
Just refer to him by his name.
Long.
Okay.
Long.
Long way. Yebo.
Wasuka la ngesikhulu ispeed la. Akekho lindele endlini. Lo muntu angithi umla wamphusha.
Chico pusha
Lo mfana ulong.
So the long.
Yes.
Okay. And then he just, without anyone expecting inside the house, he moved from moved from where he was seated and pushed this guy.
Makamphusha.
Okay. That's not just. Sure.
So makamphusha. Bangazi waphuma ngoba waphuma ngili. So ngathi emphusha
So the man waphuma.
lo mfana kaChico.
Okay.
Ulong.
So pushe lo muntu waphuma yena.
Waphuma ne.
Okay, when he pushed this, when Longwe pushed this guy, he went out, uphuma endlini.
Yes.
Out of the house.
Who exited the house?
Uthi
Was it
Ulongo waphuma.
Longwe or both the
Long.
Longwe man.
Long.
Yes, we continue.
So by the time I pusha lo muntu la, they try la endlini bathola ichance ukuthi kusukuma because ukhelwa sukuma.
Okay, when he pushed the guy who was standing there at the opening, that's where now people inside the house got a chance to get up, because that's when Kelly got up. Okay.
yes?
Yebo.
So nama I think ukhelwa ngina kule room la because waphuma wabaleka ngathi I think wangena kule room la.
Masibambe lapho. I think Kelly went into that room. The witness is pointing just
Yeah.
out. There's a door there. Go into a bedroom.
Yeah.
So the witness says he thinks Kelly got into that room.
Yes?
Yebo.
So nama ngisukuma because bengifaka ukhonkola nyaweni.
Just for record purposes, it was described as bedroom 1.
Is it agreed?
It was described by Sergeant Musia as bedroom 1.
Agreed, my lord.
Okay, uthi nawe mosukuma ngoba ufake ukhonkola.
Yeah?
So nama ngisukuma because endlini bese kunesiphithiphithi.
Okay.
Sengibona the second guy la ekitchen.
Bambe lapho. Also, when I got up, because it was now just up and down in the house, I saw now a second guy, pointer, I found the foot in the kitchen,
Yeah.
where the witness is pointing.
Ubeka la because ubeka banjo usenza isandla so. Ngibamba isandla saka right.
Senzo bambi isandla sakhe guy.
Yeah.
He was right there at the kitchen because Senzo was holding this guy's right hand like this. Kanjena ne?
Yeah, wembamba isandla lesandla. Emcikisa uTombi.
And he was pressing him against the wall. So
Was he holding the first or the second guy?
Ubambe lo wokuqala noma lo wesibili?
Ilo muntu.
Okay, it's the third one. It's the third one.
No.
Umbuzo uthi uzathi sikwazi.
There's the
It's
first,
the second
second
one, my lord.
Second one. How did he hold him?
uthi wayembambe
Wembamba
kanjani?
isandla lesaka right.
His right hand like this, my lord,
Empressele eTombi.
pressing him against the wall.
Yes?
Then angithi njengoba ngibona usenzeni la ngangithi ngiyaphuma mina ne because umnyango ula wasekitchen.
Okay, bambe lapho. As I saw Senzo standing there, my intention was to go out because the kitchen door was right there. Yebo.
Yes.
Yebo.
Then mangifika senze bambe lo muntu lo ne because bembambe ngimixile. Ngifike ngishaya nami kulo muntu lo ne. Ngishaya ngisibhakela ne.
Okay, upon arriving, when I got there and I saw Senzo pressing this person against the wall, then when I got there, I hit him with a fist. I think it's Bagela.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, ma.
Where did you hit him?
Umshaya kuphi ndawo?
Ngamshaya.
Awujike.
Ngamshaya.
Imayibamba uchacha zokubona ujike uzongenza uchacha ukuthi abone.
Yes.
The witness pointing to the left side of the face. Is ujike uchacha kakubona. The left side of the face, mother.
Yes.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then after lokho njalo umuntu esenza impresela ngimshaya kwaphuma isibhamu.
Thereafter, whilst this person was there, held by Senzo against the wall, and I hit the person with a fist, that's when a shot went off.
Yes.
Yebo.
Lo nginikuqala lo mfishane ubeka shower uMakheli noZandi ne because ubeka phethe ama crutches wami uZandi I think uZandi uyaphethe ama crutches.
Okay. The one that came in first, my lord, was being assaulted or hit by Kelly's mother and Zandi, because I think Zandi was carrying my crutches.
Yes.
Yebo.
After sekuqhumeke isibhamu ngabaleka ngawungena kule bedroom lela.
Before
Okay.
we go further there, you are mentioning the crash
Yes.
for the first time. Up until now, you had never told us anything about the crash.
Siyaqala ukuzwa manje ngamange crash lena angathi nje yonke unikeza ngobufakazi bakho awuzange usho lutho ngacrash. So iyaqala ke inkantolo manje ukuthi izwe ngama crash.
I think you should take us nicely along around the crash. Because it's like it's appearing from nowhere.
Manje ngoba into nje eqhamuka njengazi ukuthi iqhamuka kuphi ke so kufanele ke nje unikeze nje uchaze ngakho.
Bengingasho qala ukuthi bengifaka ukhonkolo ngazi umsakhumbula. Ya bengifaka ukhonkolo onyaweni. Ngifike vele le ngivele ngifake ukhonkolo la onyaweni. Bengihamba ngama crutches.
I was on crutches, my lord. I did say it before that. Is it referred to as the cement
Or the plaster, my leg was plastered. Okay, not the leg itself, but which is referring to the foot itself. Kuluphi hlangothi?
Lo munye nje lo.
Right noma left?
Right.
Okay, on the right hand side, my lord. So when I arrived, coming, I was on crutches.
Yes.
What type of crashes?
Ama-crush anjani la sikhuluma ngapha?
Angiwazi ke ama type awo ama crash ngilawa
I don't know.
silver nje lawa ngini. Angazi type.
I don't know the types, but it's the silver ones.
Yes.
And just before you proceed, can you just show on the sketch plan where Kelly's mom and Zandi were engaging the second person, where Zandi was hitting the
Uthe
the
uZandi.
first person using your using your crutches.
Uthe uZandi uma wakhe noKelly angithi bona bobathathu babeshaya lo owangena kuqala angithi. So usikhombise ukuthi kwakukuphi nendawo la babemshayela khona.
Bebala kitchen la.
They were here in the kitchen. They were pointing at the kitchen.
If maybe photo 4 of exhibit A can be shown, it appears on page 7. Are you able to perhaps show where they were at the stage? Photo 4. Are you able to point out where Kelly, her mom, and Zandi were?
Kungasikhombisa lana ke ukuthi uKelly uma wakhe noZandi
When they were assaulting the other person?
babekuphi nendawo nkathi beshaya lo wangena kuqala.
Bebala. Because angikhumbula ngezwa nomsinda we-drawer, kuvuleka i-drawer, ey'puni, kunesidrowa Samuel.
Okay.
Bebala.
Ukhomba kwendawo kunelapho yellow. The witness is pointing out just next to that yellow hole there, they were there, because I even heard the noise being made by a drawer, because there's a drawer somewhere there with spoons.
Yes.
So after iqhuma kwisibhamu because ikhishi lila lincane. Ngaqhuma isibhamu then lezwa amadlebe ngathi ayavale ngabaleka ngawungena ebedroom lebe ngiphoyi.
All right. After the firearm went off, because now the kitchen is small, it was like now my eyes were closed. Sorry. It was like now my ears were like, couldn't hear anything, were closing. And then that's when I ran to the bedroom that I pointed out earlier on.
Just a minute.
You said you dashed towards what?
The bedroom that I pointed out earlier on.
Bedroom number 1.
There's a sketch list.
If the sketch can be shown.
All right. We'll get to the sketch just now. Where was the sound of the firearm coming from?
Now,
Before,
I'm sorry, my lord.
you dashed towards which bedroom?
yeah, this one, my lord. The witness pointing out to that particular bedroom.
And that's bedroom number?
Sergeant Musia described it as bedroom number 2, my lord.
Yes, let's proceed.
Yes, where was the sound of the firearm coming from?
Now, ukuqhuma kwesibhamu lokhu kwakubuya ngakuphi noma kwakutsho ngakuphi?
I think kwakusekitchen
I think it was in the kitchen
because umsindo omkhulu lithiwa ngithi kavaleka amadla. I think kwakusekitchen.
because it was a loud noise that even closed my ears. I think it was in the kitchen.
Yes?
So mangibalekela kule bedroom kune-bed ebila la eceleni la ngipointe khona.
Okay, when I ran into that bedroom, there was a bed just there where I'm pointed. Let's see, pointing at bedroom 2.
Then la kuney'mpahla iy'ngubo ila ngafihla khona ifoni yami.
And then there were some clothes, some blankets. That's where I hid my phone.
Yes. Because mangina la endlini ngaqalaza la ngithi ngifuna ukuphuma ngefestera but bekunamabhakla la.
Okay, because when I went into the house, I looked around there and I wanted to get out through the window, but there were burglar bars.
If I can ask that photo 2 of exhibit B that appears on page 21 of the bundle be shown. Photo 2 and 3. Photo 2 and 3 of exhibit B. Yes, it's fine. That will be exhibit A, photo 1 and 2. Are you able to, can you identify what you see there? Sorry, just show that photo again. Yes.
Ungachaza lokhu okubonayo laphaya?
Yeah, ili room lile ngabalekela kulona.
That's the bedroom I ran into.
It's photo number.
Number two,
Photo
my lord.
number 2, my lord, of exhibit A. And you say you tried to get out, but the window had bedler bars. Can you show them on the photo?
Awusiboniseke lamabhakla okhuluma ngawo uthi angithi wazama ukuthi uphume ngefastela wathola ukuthi namabhakla uyakwazi ukuthi usikhombisa wona ke kulesithombe leso.
Angazi vela because nayi ifestela nayo.
That's the window there where I'm pointing.
Ngamabhakla but very kahle.
But it's not you can't see it properly.
Yes, we'll continue.
Ungaqhubeka.
And maybe just before that, before you ran to bedroom 2, where was the deceased, Mr. Senzo Meyiwa?
Ngaphambi kokuthi ubaleke kuyongena kulele kamera wayekuphi uSenzo yena?
Akeke ngambona le nto angabe endlini ukuthi bayenza kanjani because ngabaleka ngeza ngala bedroom. Sibe kitchen after kuphuma usibam. So angazi babaleka baya ngakuphi.
I don't know where they went to or which directions they ran to, but it's now the people that were in the house because after the firearm went off, I ran from the kitchen to the bedroom.
If I can ask that photo 15 of exhibit B be shown, it appears on page 29 of the bundle. Photo 15 of exhibit B. Are you able to point where the deceased Mr. Senzo Meyiwa was pinning the other person against the wall?
La awe uthi wambambe khona ke emqinezelo obondeni ke kwaku.
Ila.
That's photo number.
It's photo number 15, my lord, of exhibit B, that appears on page 29.
Okay. The witness pointing on photo number 15, that is now between the door as well as the cupboard that appears there.
Yes.
On page,
It's on page 29, my lord.
Your Lordship, I have a problem, Your Lordship. I'd like to object to the showing of this photo number 15. It's album B, exhibit B. The author thereof has not yet been led by the state. And now, the state is using the same photo to lead the witness. In essence, what the state is doing with these photos is showing the witness and leading is leading the witness on these photos. This album B, the author thereof has not been called by the state. It has not been properly presented to the court. Its basis has not yet properly laid by the state. The state uses the same photo album. That's my concern I'm raising, Your Lordship.
Advocate?
Please, my Lord. Well, Sergeant Musia testified that the photos were taken in his presence. He confirmed the correctness of the photo, but this witness will be called should it become necessary, my Lord.
Yes?
Your Lordship, it was the state that led witness number one with regard to this album without even laying its basis, without even calling the author thereof. Besides the fact that before the state tried to lead this album, we raised the objection with regard to the commission of oath on this album, Your Lordship. That's our concern.
As a court, please, without belaboring the point, my Lord, we will, as I say, should it become necessary, call this witness. May the evidence then be allowed. As I indicated, Sergeant Musia, who was present when the photos were taken, did confirm the correctness of the photo.
Yes.
So God pleases, my Lord, if I can refer you to photo 9, which appears on page 25 of Exhibit B.
Photo number?
Photo 9 of Exhibit B, which appears on page 25. Can you just identify that photo for us?
Ngasichazela ke lesi sithombe lesiya photo number 9 sibonayo.
Ngichazele.
What about the photo?
Just in relation to the window that you referred to earlier on.
Ngokumayela nefastela ke obusitshele ngalo ngaphambilini.
Akusiphi umnyango ongenela ekitchen ezingishilo kuqala ukuthi ngawasha kulompompi lo.
Okay.
Now
This
umnyango
is-
ongenela ekitchen.
This is the door that leads
Yes.
to the kitchen. As I earlier on indicated that is the tap that I used to wash my hands as well as rinse my mouth.
Yes, but you mentioned that the deceased was pinning the second person in the tall one that you described, pressing him against the wall. Where in relation to that window?
Ngokubayela naleli fastela ka ngithi ushilo ke ukuthi usenzo kunalo wesibili ke owayemcindezelo obondeni. Ngowamcindezelo kuphi mayela naleli fastela leli elibonakala lapha yana.
Ka right mawungena I think ila somewhere like.
Okay.
Ma ka right mawungena.
It's on the right hand side as you go inside. I think it's up in the point. I think it's there. But
But inside?
Yes, inside.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, you may proceed.
ungaqhubeka ke.
So mase ngivalile kamereni mase ngizwa ukuthi sekukhuluma abantu ababela endlini because since ngaya efestere ngathothi namabhakhe ngabuya ngeze eminyango upress and ukupressa kwami umnyango angupressing ngimile nale valo lokuthi mhlawumbe uzoza la bekupressa ngihleli phansi.
As I was in the bedroom, or since I ran into the bedroom, I was leaning or sort of like pressing against the door. And I wasn't standing, I was seated because I had this fear that this person might come to this bedroom. And then I heard voices of the people that were inside the house.
Yes, you may proceed.
Ungaqhubeka.
Yeah, so mangizwa labantu abasendlini bekhuluma mangithi ngiyavula umnyango awuvuleki mangingaphakathi.
As I was hearing the voices of the people that were inside the house, as I tried to open the door, I couldn't open it from the inside. Yebo.
I think umthoko uye wezwa ngivulela noma ngespoon or something wavula ngaphandle.
I think it was Mtogo. He managed to open the door from me from the outside. I think he used a spoon.
Yes, you may proceed.
So mangiphuma ngizwa wonke umuntu biza igama la Senzo.
And as I came out, I could hear everyone calling out Senzo's name.
Yes.
So mangiya straight dining. Ngathola uSenzo alele between isofa next to la behleli khona akhili la. Kulelo lokulanda kune stand bese kubilo sofa. Alele la phakathi kwesofa ni stand.
Okay. And as I came out, I went straight to the dining room and I found Senzo laying there. It was just next to where Kelly's mother was seated. See, the witness is emotional. Next to where Kelly's mother was seated, between the couch as well, there's a stand there. That's where Senzo was laying.
If I can ask that photo 65 or from 59 be shown of exhibit B.
So you found Senzo lying on the floor.
Yes.
And was Kelly's mother still there?
Why say lapho makakhe?
Bebakhona endlini.
They were inside the house.
Okay.
Photo 59 of exhibit B, which appears on page 61. Can you show where you saw the deceased?
Bekalele la.
He was lying there. That's right in front of the stand, in front of the couch.
Kunespace nyana lapha.
There's a little space, sorry. Okay, there's a little space there.
Turn to page photo 60, sorry, on page 62. Are you able to show there?
Uyakwazi ukubonisa lapha?
Or maybe-
Ngithi bekalele phansi.
Or maybe photo 65, which appears on page 64 of exhibit B.
Yeah. Ubekalele la uSenzo.
Senzo was lying there.
Sorry, madam, what is there for the record?
Yes, open the point, no? It's a space between the TV stand as well as the couch.
Can you once again show the sketch plan that appears on page 10? Are you able to also show the sketch plan?
Bekula.
It was there. Yes.
Yes. Mr. Jonas, can you just put that on record?
It was on the couch that was earlier on referred to being on the right-hand side, just on the right-hand side of the couch. There's a space there, and then that's the TV stand.
Yes. And in what position was he lying, or in which position was he lying then?
Elele ngayiphi position noma elele kanjani?
Indlela bekaleli ngakhona ngazi bekalele ezini beyokucasha or something because bekalele angathulele kanje angathi ungene ayanganomu bekacasha or something.
I don't know whether he was hiding because of the manner in which he was lying, my lord. Witness referring to the one side, the left-hand side, like this, facing down.
Yes?
Well, I wonder if maybe it's not the appropriate time to take the adjournment, just to allow the witness to compose himself. We proceed tomorrow.
May the accused rise. This case is postponed overnight to the 14th of September 2022 for purposes of further hearing.
Sizoqhubeka-ke kusasa, i-14th of September.
The accused shall be in custody.
Ngizogcinwa-ke ngaphakathi esitokisini.